Using variables and functions together is really where programs start to come to life. When you call a function, it doesn't only have to print information. It can also process and return data, which we can then store in a variable. The value a function returns is called a return value. Let's get started with an example. In this example, we have a function called pizzaName, which takes the name of a topping and prints out the name of the pizza. Let's go ahead and run it to see what it outputs. You can see that I called the function with the word cheese, and it outputs the phrase cheese pizza. Instead of the function just printing the string, let's have it return the string so that we can store it in a variable. To do that, I'm going to remove the print function and instead use the keyword return. I can now store that string into a variable called pizza. We can now print the variable pizza in the same way, and we'll get the same output. Save the file, and let's run it. Return values don't just have to be strings. They can be any object in Python. Let's try returning a number instead. I'm going to write a function called times2, which takes a number and returns its multiple of 2. I'm going to use the return keyword and take the number that we've input and multiply it by 2. Let's go ahead and print the result of this function. I don't need this information anymore, so I will delete it, move everything up, save it, and then we'll run it. You can see that the return value from this function is the number 4. We have now learned how to process data as well as store it and display it. Can you make a function that accepts a name and age as arguments and returns a string formatted to display both? Can you store that in a variable and then print the variable? Go ahead, give it a try.